You know, it's kind of weird that we live in a time where a company can announce a phone and show off a couple of really impressive features and then say, those features won't be there at launch. We're going to ship them later on a couple months down the line. But that's where we are with some smartphones now, in particular, Google's smartphones, because they are constantly adding these AI features, these software things to sort of improve the experience. It's possible for them to add these features down the line. And two such features that they showed off with the Pixel 8 and 8 Pro launch event apparently are going to be available just right around the corner if this tweet from one Max Weinbach is to be believed. Of course, Max is someone you probably know. They write at 9 to 5 Google. They've been doing the tech journalism thing for a little while now, and they do seem to have some inside tracks for these sorts of things. And they're saying that December means Video Boost and AI Super Zoom are hitting the Pixel 8 Pro. So we are in December now. It is December the 1, and so hopefully that means that the Pixel update for this month will indeed have these features. If you have forgotten what these features were, I can totally understand why that would be the case because it's been a little while. So let's quickly talk about what exactly we mean with these features. So Video Boost is a pretty interesting one. Let me turn my watch's vibration off because it's very, very loud. Thanks, Amazfit. It's a pretty interesting one. The idea is that when you go into this Video Boost mode, you're shooting video, and look, the Pixel 8 and 8 Pro shoot pretty darn good video as it is, but what's going to happen is if you're on the Pixel 8 Pro, it's going to be able to take that video. When you upload it to your Google Photos account, Google's going to grab that video, and what they're going to do is they're going to go through each frame by frame of that video and apply their Ultra HDR Plus magic to it. This is the same stuff that happens when you take a photo. You ever taken a photo with your Pixel and then looked at it immediately after and it looks like garbage, and then some processing happens and then it looks really good? That's what's going to happen to each frame of your video. And the end result, I think, from what we've seen in these little demos that they did on stage anyways, or they played on a screen on stage, it looks pretty darn impressive. Now, this is again going to happen in the cloud. It uploads to your Photos account. It happens in one of their data centers. And then after some time, right, maybe it's a couple hours, maybe it's a day. We don't really know how long this is going to take. I guess it's going to be dependent upon the video length. But at any rate, you're going to get this video in your Google Photos account. You can download it, share it, do whatever you want, and it's going to look a lot better than the basic one that you got. Now, here's my biggest problem with this. Why can you not do this on the regular Pixel 8? Why can you not do this on the 7, the 7 Pro, the Pixel Fold? Literally any device. This should not be tied to the Pixel 8 Pro because there's nothing hardware happening with the Pixel 8 Pro that they couldn't do this exact same thing on literally any other phone. They're simply taking the video and going frame by frame and applying their HDR Plus magic to it and giving you the video back. This is an arbitrary restriction, I guess you could say, that is trying to push people towards the Pro model. And personally, I don't like it. I think that this is a bad look for Google. And eventually, I would predict that Video Boost will be available on many other devices, and we will just kind of forget that this ever happened. But in the meantime, I don't like it. This is just silly. It's weird. It's not a good look for Google towards their consumers because everyone should know there's no reason why your Pixel 8 standard, your Pixel 7a, etc., why they aren't able to do this. It's happening in a data center. There's no reason. So the other feature here, Max actually calls AI Super Zoom, but I believe Google themselves actually called it Zoom Enhance. And this one is a little bit different. Here is the idea in short around this feature. You have a photo that you took with your Pixel 8 Pro. What you're going to be able to do is basically pinch to zoom in on that photo. And of course, when you pinch to zoom in, the further you go, the worse that picture is going to look, right? Because you're just blowing up the image and you're going to need details, data, information that is not actually present. It wasn't able to be captured even with that 5x optical zoom on your Pixel 8 Pro. So what's going to happen is it's going to use generative AI to fill in those blanks. If you're familiar with the Magic Editor, you can take an object and move it someplace else. Well, that spot that it used to occupy needs to be filled in. And what happens is it uses generative AI to fill in that missing area. Now with Magic Editor, this happens also in the cloud, meaning this feature should work on any imaginable device. With Zoom Enhanced, they actually said on stage that this was happening on device. Whether or not that's entirely true, I don't know how much we can trust this. Even if it is happening on device, that means it's running in the Tensor G3, which means the Pixel 8 standard should be able to do it exactly the same. It's the same processor. So again, why only the Pixel 8 Pro? Why can the Pixel 8 standard not do this? Not really sure what to make of that either, but we did see the demo with the Golden Gate Bridge, right, where they zoomed in and they AI enhanced it and it looked a lot clearer. So it's going to basically, look at the picture, try and recognize what it is and fill in those gaps. Hopefully it does a pretty good job of doing that. At any rate, it looks like they are coming very soon. Let me know what you think about this in the comments down below. Are you excited to test out these features? Personally, I am. Which of the two are you more excited to see? And of course, would you like to see these appear on your other Pixel devices? Let me know in this comments down below, guys. I'll see you on the next one. And until next time, stay nerdy, my friends.